running neutral glitchless of Undertale. Right off the bat, we will be selecting a name. It will be a one character name because oh wait, I will be waiting a little bit, I guess, maybe. Alright, we are good to go. One character name, because that will save around 1 second during the run. But yeah, it's everything adds up, I guess. So yeah, I guess we will just be counting down from 3. 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, this is Undertale, an amazing game. If you haven't played it already, you should. A lot of this run consists of just mashing through text. So that's what I will be doing most of the time, or at least here in the beginning. So you might be able to hear that, my keyboard going amok. So here we meet Flowey, an antagonist in the game. Really not very nice guy, wants us to die. We don't like him. Luckily, we get saved by Toriel, who serves as the main tutorial for this game, which is also her name, I guess. Yeah. Here we try to optimize the movement, hit those switches as fast as possible. Just a lot of mashing. Here we talk to the dummy because that is the fastest. Oh. So the route that we will be taking for this is actually, for the first half of the run, is the... Oh god, really? I missed the attack there. That's unfortunate. But yeah, we'll be doing the genocide run for the first half, since we can't do any of the glitches, since this is the glitchless category. If you want to see some really impressive stuff with this game, I suggest you find an actual like neutral or true pacifist run, because there are some really amazing glitches that you can do in this game, but I just didn't have the time to learn all of them, so I chose to do the glitchless run instead. Here's just a long corridor where we will walk with some music in the background. Not much happening here. More mashing. Alright, so here starts the grind for the genocide route. We will be needing to get a certain kill count before continuing. So we will just stand here and hump the wall until we encounter a monster. And switch room to reset the walk count or whatever. Frogget here has 2 types of attacks. One where he tries... Okay, this is not going well. Great start here. Where he leaps towards us, and one where he sends flies out. And the frog attack, you can go down and hit him. That ends the attack. And we are not getting lucky with those here. And the flies, you just have to avoid them to avoid damage. Okay, I'm getting really unlucky with the hits here. Of course, you want to hit in the center of the bar or whatever to get the maximum amount of damage in. Whimsun always dies in one hit, no matter where you hit it, so you just have to spam it as much as possible. Yeah, not much going on here. See, that's the frog attack I was talking about. That's not enough. I'm stupid. I reached level 2, so now I deal more damage to Frogget. For this part, of course, you want to find as many Whimsons as possible, because they die in one hit. And we are getting quite lucky with those, actually. The wall hump looks kind of funny, but that's just... It's just because we're lazy that we do it that way. It doesn't, like, count any more steps than walking normally, but it's just... yeah. Okay, we're gonna continue here. For another encounter here. Oh, damn it. Just to be safe. Some more mashing. She asked if we like butterscotch or cinnamon more, and it doesn't really matter which we answer. So we're just gonna mash through it. Ah, got that. Okay, that was stupid. So there's this like maze that you have to kind of know your way through, and for some reason I went diagonal too early, which was obviously not optimal. Oh. Little troll stone here that doesn't want to do what we want it to do. And now we're just gonna grind until we have enough kill count. Forgot that Whimsun dies in one hit. That can happen, I guess. And some more grinding. This is the new enemy that we haven't met before, called Molesmole. And again we enter the other room to reset the counter. So yeah, it's a little bit tedious in the beginning where you just have to grind a lot, but that's just this category. Getting lucky with those frog attacks. I'm pretty sure we need one more encounter. Unless I'm really bad at counting, which could happen, of course. Yep, this should be the last one. Hopefully. Nope, we still need more. Typical. So when you get the right kill counter, which is 20, the ghost there, called Napstablook, will disappear, so you don't have to actually go into the fight with him. I'm apparently really bad at counting, but these 3 should be the last ones. Crossing my fingers. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so here we go past the door up there to go in here and buy a spider donut, because we will need it to skip a boss fight later on. So yeah, from now on, for the rest of the ruins, all of the encounters will have nobody came, since we actually depleted the entire what's it called? Monster encounter thing. So we can't encounter any more monsters from now on in the entire ruins. Small puzzle here where you have to flick some switches. Not that big of a deal. And now we find tutorial again. More mashing, more mashing. Go back and find her here. There we go. It's one of the few places where you actually have to select a specific command. Oh, come on. I can't walk downstairs apparently. Or to actually do something, yeah. And even though she's been our tutorial thing, we're gonna kill her really easily. So yeah, I'm sorry tutorial, but I really need to get out of here. Goodbye. And now she just says something about who she actually protected from keeping us here, like by keeping us here, and that's the other monsters in the rest of the dungeon, or whatever. And yeah, that's ruins. And here we have Flowey again. That's a wonderful idea. And that's the tutorial done, basically. Now we get to Snowden, which is a play on words on snowed in. Yeah, very creative. Just have a nice little walk here by the woods. Small stick, don't care about that. Some sounds being made by other characters. Really interesting. A shadow. I wonder who that could be. And now we meet Sans, who a lot of people who played this game really likes. And he's a fun character. He likes bad jokes and he is a skeleton. And he really likes fart jokes as well. And whoopee cushions. Now we're gonna meet his brother, Papyrus. That's him. And goodbye. So right off the bat we are going to get the tough glove and equip it, because that way we can do some more damage. Gonna try and get an encounter here. And now we actually have to mash our action button when we hit. Mashing. They think that Rock is a human at first, and then they look at me and I'm like, oh, that's a human. Yeah. They are dumb like that. Another encounter. Kill her quickly. And now we meet the dog. That sword, if you stand still with your heart, it won't hurt you, which is what we aim for. So here we're gonna take a small detour up here to get some snow pieces, because later on there will be a boss fight that is really tough, and these snow pieces actually heal. Oh, I want to encounter here. Heal for 45 HP each, and we get 3 of them, which is really nice. There we start with using the stick that we have from the start. We unequipped it when we equipped the tough gloves. And use that to make a quicker kill on the lesser dog. I think we... No? I might be wrong. Probably didn't have to grind there. I'm still quite new to this game, so I might make some mistakes here and there. Here I know we have to grind for sure. Oh, what? Really? Here we do not want to kill the Jerry, because he takes ages to kill. Just fast enough to just spare him like that. The dog couple, we will also be killing those. Starting off with Dog Ressa, because after we kill her, her boyfriend will become so demotivated that he just do not want to fight. Ah, damn it. Nice dodging there. That's why we kill her first. And that we can one hit afterwards. So yeah, because we're doing the genocide route for the first part, we don't have to do any of these puzzles that you usually would do. Like this one as well. This one as well, we can just slide right across. Now we have the greater dog here. Or, it's just a cute little dog, right? Ah, shit. Again, trying to hit the center as best as possible. Oh, goddamn. And avoid the attacks. There we go. A little bit of wall humping. And some more mashing. There we go. And now starts the last proper grind. I just have to go around here and try to encounter enemies. And we want as many of these triple encounters as possible, because that's fastest. And again, we won't kill the Jerrys, because they take a shit ton of time. Again, we reset by going into the next room or next part of the map. Try to encounter him right next to the entrance, right there. This attack is the best because you can. There's a safe spot in all of the corners. Ah, damn it! I accidentally hit the Jerry. Did not mean to do that. That's a dumb time loss. Ah. One to spare, accidentally fled. Doesn't really matter, it's just like a half a second time loss where you watch the hard run out of the screen. Getting quite lucky with these double encounters, must say. So because I'm commentating all of this, it's kind of hard to keep track of how many I've killed already. So it will be a little bit of trial and error. Luckily I know exactly when, because the music in the next screen will change when I've killed enough. So as long as it's that bright bling bling bling, we haven't killed enough. God damn it, did not want to do that. Oh, come on. Encounter, please. This is quite frustrating. I think this should be the last one. I think we're gonna kill all three of them, just to be sure. And now you can see why we don't kill the Jerrys. Because it takes a long time. But I'm pretty sure it's still faster than trying to grind out another encounter at this point. Of course, trying to get as many 10s as possible, but it's quite hard to hit that perfect sweet spot in the middle like that. There we go. That should be hopefully enough. There we go. I can hear the music changed. I think we're just gonna save here just because we can. And that also heals up. What, really? That also heals us up. Here we go into the igloo because it's a fast travel system thing. And yeah, that's Snowden. Now we meet Papyrus again and we have to fight him, which is quite easy because we are taking the genocide route, and in this version we one hit him or one shot him or whatever. Just mash there and bam. Easy. And that's a Papyrus done. And from now on there's not that much more mashing. There are some, but it's quite limited. And now we are in Waterfalls, which is where we will meet Undyne for the first time, which is also that hard boss I was talking about earlier, where we need the snow pieces. We're gonna meet her 2 times beforehand, though. This is the first time. Oh, actually 3 times, I think. Yeah, 3 times before we actually get to fight her properly. Small cutscene here, not much you can do about that. And here we meet the monster kid, or monster child, who's very clumsy, falls on her face all the time. Again, puzzles already completed. So here we actually flee because we want to encounter monsters later on, and fleeing from these ones right away is just faster. Can meet one here as well. And here's the second encounter. And we actually have to do stuff now, because she saw us. I have to dodge all of the spears, not the hardest thing in the world. Of course, trying to move as much to the right as possible. Getting hit there loses about a second or something, so that's unfortunate. Don't want to do that. There is an optimal way of walking that path. Here we can't get hit by her anymore, so that's good. Oh no, she's gonna find us. Or not. So, this monster kid is a huge fan of Undyne, like she's her hero. So, here she comes out and tells us how unlucky we were that it wasn't us that got picked up by her, and that she doesn't want to wash her face anymore because she's been touched by Undyne. Oh my god. Alright, so here's where we want to start grinding a little bit again. We need a kill count of 16 before the dummy, or before Undyne, I mean. Here we need some multiples. We want to one-shot those. And here we go to get the ballet shoes, because they are better damage. And you'll see why. And they are also a quite different attack pattern. As you can see, we need to hit 3 blows in a row now instead of mashing. And trying to hit them dead center to deal the maximum amount of damage. These fights doesn't really matter that much that we hit them center, but later on it will. And hitting them center is actually a frame perfect hit. Which is really difficult. But yeah, hitting as many of those is obviously preferred. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. That's the type of hit I want to hit. And now we are gonna meet the monster kid again. Gonna take on a little walk. Through the rain. I don't know how it can rain underground, but it can apparently. Here she gets distracted by a flower on an island. Not much of that. So here is a small glitch where if you walk to the right, which you have to do, and hold up and down at the same time, you actually get a speed boost. So that's pretty nice. That's it's not a glitch, but it's just a feature, I guess. And now we leave the monster kid again. Now we meet Undyne for the 3rd time. Again trying to dodge the spears, but in a different way this time. This time they come up from the ground, instead of her throwing them at us. Like that. And then we have like somewhat of a... Ah, damn, I thought I could make that. We have somewhat of a maze that we have to walk through. And these spears are completely random where they pop up. I'm getting quite unlucky here. Oh, that was unfortunate. Getting actually really unlucky with the spawns here. And that was the last of them. And a small cutscene where we talk to Undying, or not really, we don't talk to her. She just cuts us off. Quite literally. So here is the only part where that the name choosing in the beginning actually mattered. In this small cutscene. There. That C there is our name. Alright, so there is a glitch here that I want to try and get. I didn't. Never mind. If you walk off those planks at the exact right place, you can actually beat Jesus. It doesn't save any time, so I don't really count it as an actual glitch in terms of this being a glitchless run. And I didn't get it, so it doesn't matter. Here we are going to fight the dummy. And again, because we are taking the genocide route, we can just one hit him. Like that. Bam. Easy. Terry, easy kill, one shots. Obviously I know the pattern here, but usually you would have to try and light up the pattern or the path to walk it correctly. All of these enemies have different type of attacks. It's just about avoiding them as best as possible. This time the path is actually lit for a while. No, that was not... Oh, what? I actually didn't get him. That's unfortunate. Don't think I've ever had that happen before. Nice. And again, we're gonna grind for just a short amount of time here. Doesn't take that long. Wait a second. I think I need to go here and then back in. I'm pretty sure. And then after this one, we should only need one more, which should be a Temmie. In this section of the game, the encounters are quite laid out and are quite easily manipulated. Come on. There we go. And a Temmie? No, it's not. Okay. Then I'm not sure if I'm actually at the right amount of kills now. That's weird. Okay, let's assume we are not. There we go. That should be Temmie. Okay, no bit game. Okay, that's good. That means we are at the right amount. Oh, it's just a little bit weird. And okay, we're actually meeting her 4 times before the actual encounter. I forgot about this one. So here she talks a little about the souls, the human souls, or whatever, that the monsters need to actually escape back to the overworld. And they have six right now, and they need 1 more, and that's obviously our soul that they want. But we are not gonna give them to them. Alright, so here is the absolute hardest fight in this entire run. And could easily go wrong. Which is also why I picked up the snow pieces earlier. And I will probably not be commentating a lot during this fight because it is really tricky. Wish me luck, guys. First a little bit of mashing, the dialogue. Gotta fight the monster kid really quickly. And Undyne will take the damage. But oh wait, there's more. Undyne is actually dead. So yeah, here starts the real fight. I will try my best to commentate as much as possible. So here we actually just have to hit the arrows with the blocker or whatever. Make the arrows hit the blocker. And try and deal as much damage as possible. A perfect hit with all 3 in the center deals like 1700, and anything above 15 is pretty good. $1,600, that's pretty good. Here we have a small safe spot, so we can actually take a breather. Whew. Oh, that was close. Usually the red arrows indicate which one is coming next, but that one is just a cheater. These ones as well. The orange goes around to the back from where they come from. This attack used to be my least favorite, and actually still is, because it's really hard to dodge and deals a shit ton of damage, so we will have to eat a snow piece there. So we get healed almost back to full. There we go. Some of those patterns are random, but some of them, like that one and this one, are pre-programmed and will always be the same. So I can actually practice this fight and get quite consistent at it. And this fight is probably the thing I've practiced the most in this entire run. This one is random as well. That was a close one. This is one of the harder attacks to dodge. It looks really chaotic, but you just have to know actually where you want to go. And not try and look behind you. Oh, I need one more. Okay, this one is the same as before, but more spears. Okay, this should be the final. There we go. Okay, we got it. First try. Whew. From now on, the rest of the run should be quite easy. And I shouldn't die, to be honest. There are 2 more fights where I could die, Asgore and the final boss. But yeah, that shouldn't happen. And in that case I still have 2 more snow pieces for Asgore. I can't heal during the final boss, but that shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, and now we don't have to kill any more innocent monsters because we are done with the genocide route. Now we just gotta flee from all encounters and try and optimize the movement as much as possible. And mash through any dialogue there might be. Here you would usually encounter a small dinosaur scientist, which name I simply cannot remember right now. But because we have done the genocide route so far, we don't encounter her. We flee because we don't need any more kill counts. Free again. Okay, so we are going to fight these guys, just because that is the fastest way to do it. Oh, nice. That hit though. And they die in one shot if you hit them near the center of the bar. Or right in the dead center, apparently. That was some really good hits there. Here you would usually enter the cooking show with Metaton. But again, we've done genocide route so far, so we skip that. And we already have all of the locations, so we just go right to left floor 3. And this is where we will need that spider donut that we bought in the beginning of the game soon. Small fact about the spider donut: it is made by, of, and for spiders, which is kind of cannibalistic, but yeah, that's just how it is. And the spiders get really offended if you don't buy one from them. And the reason you have to buy it in the beginning is that the store right that we walked past before, I don't know if you noticed, but there was a small table with some pastry on. That is usually the spider pastry store or whatever, bakery. And at that place the spider donuts cost like 9,999 gold. Oh, we have to spare. There we go. So yeah, that is why we would buy it at the other place. So here we go up and get a cowboy hat and an empty gun. Just because we're gonna need that during the Asgore fight, because that deals more damage and stuff like that. I'm not gonna equip it right now, but after Metaton, which we will fight soon. And that's again a really easy fight. Right through here. There we have him. And one shot. Easy. Some more mashing. Trying to end the dialogue as quickly as possible. Kaboom. There we go. Equip that. And now for the most boring part of the entire speedrun, the monster tail. Or not yet, but soon. First we have the long elevator. So yeah, and it's a long elevator, trust me. In Glitchless you can skip the most of this elevator by just punch carding out of the elevator. But since this is glitchless, we can't. And we are here. First we have to walk quite a bit before the actual monster tail starts. The fact there's no music here is also quite annoying. Oh, there it is. Go for the left key first, because that is slightly faster. And yeah, this is the monster tail. Unskippable, or they are actually skippable, but again, glitchless. Cutscenes where the monsters talk about it and tell us a story. Really interesting if you actually played through the game and listened to all of the other dialogue, but right now we're just gonna pass through it. If you want to, you can read it, of course, but I won't, because I've already read it. It is an amazing story. It really is. And very touching. Unlock the chain. Go down the stairs. That blocks me again. Because I cannot go downstairs. Apparently. So yeah, this takes about 5 minutes in total, this monster tail. And it's basically just an auto-scroller for the most part. And we meet all of the monsters that you can actually encounter in the game. Some of them we won't, some of them we haven't seen before, since there is actually a hard mode of this game. We will see those in a second. Like these guys, for example. I haven't met those before. They are in Hotlands, I believe. Those are actually not hard mode. This one is. This is the hard mode Frogget. Or whatever, I think. Again, I haven't really played this game that much. King Asgore will save us all. We have to go down here. So here we save, because we will actually be closing down the game and opening it up again really soon. Because here we have Sans, and as soon as he starts talking we will close down the game and open it up again. I have no idea why, but the other runners do it, so I guess I do as well. I haven't really been around asking for why we do it. Oh, saved again. There might be some people in the chat, Undertale fans, that know why we do it. Undertale speedrunners. Getting some meshing because dialogue, yay. Very long pause there. And now we're gonna meet Asgore. Friendly neighborhood king. Or whatever. This fella. Nice pauses in between dialogue. Save just in case, because now is time for the Asgore fight. And for this one, since we equipped the empty gun, we will actually, instead of having 3 bars to hit on the thingy, on the bar meter, whatever, we will have 4. So yeah, and all of those are again frame perfect. And if I hit all 4 on the frame perfect hit, whatever, we will deal like 2 to 3 times the amount of damage, which is insane and really speeds up the fight. But yeah, they are frame perfect and it's really hard to hit. So don't expect anything. I would be happy if I hit one of them, to be honest, like at just a single 4 time. Like, and they move so fast. Oh, that was somewhat close. And other than that, just try and dodge as many of these burning things as possible. I'm really not good at dodging. and hitting. So here you can see his eyes light up in different colors. Oh, that was so bad. The blue means that I cannot move, and the orange means I need to move when he hits that color of spear. Damn, I hate these. I'm so bad at dodging them. I think I might need to actually eat snow peas, just in case. Just to be sure. I really don't want to die here. Getting some really bad hits. As you can probably tell, hitting 4 of those is really hard. Ah, dang. I think one more should do it. Since when he hits such low HP, he actually one more. He actually just dies. See, the next attack I'll do will actually deal an insane amount of damage. Bam, 479, just like that. Some more mashing. And we kill him. Bam. Get wrecked, Asgore. Hey, Flowey. So that was the Asgore fight. Alright, Flower here will close down the game for us. So we will actually have to open it up again. And this time we can't skip the intro because you will see. This happens. Oh no, our save file. Hey, it's Flowey. So this fight is quite different compared to all of the other fights that we've been in so far. Since it's more like a, what do you call it, bullet hell type of fight, if you know those type of games, where you just have to dodge an insane amount of firepower. It is really easy, this fight, since you can actually take a lot of hits before you die. From full health you can take 14 hits before you die, and there's like in one wave, and the waves are quite short, so actually trying to die is more hard. It's quite hard, to be honest. But yeah, we'll see how we I shouldn't die. I have never died to this in this fight, not even on my very first playthrough. So if I die here, it would be really weird and it would suck. So yeah. Also, the sprite of Flowey in the second is the best of any boss fight I've ever been in any game ever. You'll see why if you haven't seen already, if you haven't played this game. It's beautiful. You can just see the shadow already, it's amazing. And now it's even better. And bam. Yeah, I think it speaks for itself. So there's 6 rounds of dodging stuff like this before we can get into this final phase. Just have to hit the fight button as many times as possible. So you can see, like when I get hit here in the beginning, I take a lot of damage. Like my health bar just depletes really fast. But later on here, I almost take no damage, and that was the first phase. And we enter a soul phase, and in here we can't take, we can't die. We can take damage, but we can't die. The swords have 2 patterns they can move in, either from like down left or down right. If they move down left, the act button will appear in the top left, and vice versa. If they move down right, it will appear in the top right corner. More bullet dodging, doesn't really matter that much. Most of the bullet dodging is just for fun, that you can do that. You can die, but it's really... You should never die during this fight, to be honest. At least not as a speedrunner. Here it comes the same place every time, so we're just gonna wait for it there. And now we're gonna try and get as much health back as possible. Just because we can. Now we actually load save states, so that is actually against the violation, or against the rules of speedrunning. Fucking task confirmed. Third soul phase. Again, we can't die, so we're just gonna stay over here and mash enter to hit the act button as fast as possible. That laser though. But yeah, for the most part this is just an auto-scroller, there's not much you can do about it. For this one, the act button will always be on this row, but it's completely RNG whether it's on the right or the left that spawns, and I guessed wrong. Here we're gonna hover above this pan. Just mash. There we go. And then instantly, almost, we will get full health again. Bam. Just like that. Alright, final phase of this first, or final part of this first phase, I guess you can call it. Okay, so here, this is the final soul phase with the gun. We'll just be hiding out down here in the corner. And now we're actually gonna... come on. Damn it. As soon as it starts shooting green balls, we're gonna close down the game. Because we're gonna skip a cutscene where we just heal back up to full. So that saves a bit of time. And now we're just gonna try and hit the fight button as soon as possible, as soon as it just appears. Again, quite auto-scrollery, and just trying to dodge as much as possible. Again, it's really hard to die during this this fight. Especially because the healing items heal for the same amount every time, but the damage is lessened every time. Oh, I knew that. Wait, what? I actually died. What? What? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Not like this. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh my god. I can't believe that just happened. Not like this. I've literally never died to this boss before. I did not think that would be a problem. Okay. I'm terribly sorry that you had to see that. Marathon luck. That's just, yeah, marathon things. Okay, we're gonna try again. Luckily, we don't have to do the entire fight, we just have to do this final phase. Whoops. Yeah. It's quite insane that I got Undying first try, but died to Flowey. Okay, I guess we'll just try to be a little bit more careful this time around. And not be as cocky. Spent like 10 minutes just talking about how easy this fight is and how hard it actually is to die. So typical. Don't worry, I won't go overestimate anything just because of that. I know that for a fact. Fight is almost over. And don't worry, it's not time yet. I will count down when it's time to hit time. There we go. That's the fight. Oh fuck, I have to spam or mash. Oh, that's stupid. I thought it was an automatic cutscene. Ow. 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 Yeah, I can't touch that. I'm not that good, unfortunately. Boy, what a shame. Oh no, the souls, they turn against him. What will he do? And Flowey is dead. Right, time will come up as soon as we hit the door. In just a second. So get ready. Oh, I have to go up here. And time. Yeah, that was Undertale for you guys. A lot worse / better than I expected, actually. I didn't die to the thing that I thought I would die to. That's quite interesting. Yeah, bad ending. Good run, bad ending. Let's just say that. And it's only like 3 minutes worse than my PB, apparently. So that's pretty good. I'm quite happy with it, especially since I only spent a week learning it. But yeah, I think that was it for me for now. We'll be back after Undertale, or no, Outlast, to play one of my best speedrunning games. No Time to Explain Remastered. But yeah, for now it will be Grim Birthday, I believe, with Outlast. So stick around for that, and I will be back later on.